tougher than we thought. Yeah, I can't wait.
No, God did it. God did. I didn't do it. This ain't me. This ain't on God me. Did. I didn't do it. This ain't me. This ain't on me. This ain't on me.
Why are the vets still playing Gearsofwar?
The champion. Not in that we necessarily. Not that we necessarily the likes of Occulted, the likes of Lion, the likes of XVT, the likes of Pepsios. But they're just hackers, not to knock them, but a champion is somebody who will continue to execute, continue to do what they do, their craft, no matter what. They'll never become.
That's a great question.
At a level where they're like, okay,
you just said, we're the champions.
They're never complacent.
It's hard to crown yourself in this game, like what do you do? But compared to Why do we still play this game compared to the people that don't? What separates us? That's what I was thinking of when CEZAR was answering the question first. Like, what separates us from the players that aren't playing anymore? I think it's it's a combination of dedication, competitiveness, love for the game.
Like, you are definitely, like, I would say, like, the Hakeem, the Kareem of the team. Is like call out strategy, strategic lancering, aiming, spotting. A lot of our kills come from the spots.
Calculated strategy. There's always a plan. With the Javelin, there's always a plan. It's never just improvised. It's never just all in. Sometimes it could be all in, sometimes it could be slow down, sometimes it could be set up, go mid, sometimes it could be get the nade, sometimes it could go power, sometimes it could be moved to the next cap zone. The strength of Maestro is definitely keeping the team centered on the cap. Because you might think, oh, that's such a simple thing, like
CEZAR is, I don't think he gives a F about anything. He just goes straight in and does damage. His greatness outweighs the weakness. So that's my answer to CEZAR.
Love for the game, like that adrenaline rush. When you're dancing with someone with a shotty and you get a double, triple, or you get a clutch nade or something like that. That competitive fire right there. The competitive drive is so intense that while when you win, you're like, you're on freaking 100% speed and you're like adrenaline's pumping and you're like doing work. Like we all know that feeling when you're in the zone in gears. It's like, man, when the whole team is in the zone, there's like no feeling like that.
These are the stories of the Horde of veterans. In their most recent conquest, the veterans experienced two unique happenings. While battling intensely with his brothers on plain training grounds, Javelin Fangs yelled to stand ground because the veterans were abandoning post. 8 seconds remained on a hill in veteran control when the opponents needed a mere 2 to win. Caesar, Germanicus and Emperor Terra heard the cry and returned to aid in claiming the final, vital last seconds. The veterans are known as the Kings of the Hill, and to lose is not kingly. The second occurred when Emperor Terra became enraged after a missed slaughter, not due to any lack of his own skill, but rather the continent from which his opponents hailed. There was a certain inexplainable slowing of time that triggered when these creatures were nearby. It was more of an experience one needed to go through to truly understand. Caesar, Germanicus and Javelin Fangs could not recall when they last witnessed such fierceness from the one revered as the heart of the veterans. It was the kind of spark that could turn the tide in battle. The three are battle-tested now for what seems to be a very bloody eternity. They understand without speaking. Their emotion is a language of its own. Many planes are being conquered and many less lost. The battlefield is where the veterans are home, where you can see them smile. For those unfamiliar with the conditions in which this type of bond is forged, one of blood and war, the Emperor does not share your optimistic appraisal of the situation. Both moments forced the veterans to fight harder and win battles in which they saw themselves trailing by over 40 seconds, an utter disgrace by their standards. Only those worthy could motivate a group with anger. These are the stories of the Horde of veterans.
He was an icon,
100%.
So to take from his legacy, it's like to do that Mamba mentality and like, I'm praying for his family, praying for, it's just a tough time, man. And like even my family members, my close friends, they're devastated.
Once upon a time, there was a young basketball player who had dreams of becoming one of the greatest basketball players of all time.
I can understand people name me #1 player in the nation, but I have to move on and try to improve my game.
Kobe Bryant from Lower Merion High School.
People say that you have the opportunity to go to the NBA and play against the greatest players in the world. That doesn't get you going. I don't think anything will.
Here we got a dribble drive, change of direction by Bryant, slam dunk. Woo!
Ever since I picked up a basketball, I just wanted to play in the NBA. That's all I knew, that's all I thought about. But I never knew I was good enough. I just knew it was something I wanted to do, and if I wasn't good enough, I was gonna make myself good enough.
He worked day and night, every day, for years and years and years and years and years.
That's what basketball's all about. I mean, it's fun to me. Welcome to the Kobe Show, take 2. It's a chance to perform. All the emotions, whether it be anger or excitement that you have held inside you, once you get out on the basketball court, you just let it all out. You just let it all loose.
Kobe dribble drive, Kobe. Oh, what a slam dunk! My God.
I remember what Babe Ruth said, he swings big and he misses big. Same thing with me. I have no fear whatsoever. If I take the last second shot and I miss, so what? Take it, we make it, good. Let's all go home and get ready for the next game. I really don't care.
Kobe inside the three-point arc, fades and fires and hits at the buzzer. Kobe Bryant has hit a shot at the buzzer.
You know, I like to be known as a player that overachieves.
It's not something where it's like, yeah, I love doing it because I love winning. No, that's not real love. It's do you love the process that gets you to that, those boring, agonizing moments? If you love that, then you know you found something that's really true to you.